It's great to have you back at my Coin Lady channel. Bitcoin will get a lot more airtime in this episode. The recent decline in Bitcoin's value makes it clear that Gox's new chart, released through Reliable Crypto, shows that XRP will not reach the $10 million milestone or even $20. Following that, we will examine the Bitcoin objective that you ought to be keeping an eye on, as well as the cryptocurrencies that we want to purchase, taking advantage of yet another dip that will present a once-in-a-lifetime buying chance. Without further ado, take a seat and unwind. And now we can go into a Bitcoin 61,381 at the moment. It's up approximately 6% over the last day, arriving at 3381. Ethereum, both USDT and USDC, are up 2.13%. As for XRP, it is coming in at its dollar peg. Beloved companion of the year. There has been a 2% increase. For those of you who are keeping score at home, the next point is number 47, which is 47 cents. Over $2.288 trillion worth of cryptocurrencies as of today. We finally understand this. In addition to our own minting facility, we have a minting plant in Korea. We are currently working on 3 games. Later this year, you will be able to take part in our ambitious ambitions, which include a token launch and a metaverse that has already begun construction. I can't wait for that to happen. I will now demonstrate this box to you once more. This chart and this box are the only ones worth paying attention to. XRP is still in the zone where it has not been breached. I've had this in front of you for the better part of 4 months now. Perhaps even more so. Even 46 cents is too much for me to manage. We have remained in this narrow buying zone and have not yet broken through. It's no secret what happens when buys run out, and they're running low, guys. We should be able to state that we are getting buys, but we are running out of stock. When we receive buy orders, the price skyrockets, and we prepare for the XRP move that will reveal our target region of interest. You may put it simply 75 drachmas. Mt. Gox starts repaying more than 140,000 in July. You will get your Bitcoin back. They will use any excuse to attempt to force you out of the markets, and this is just one of those reasons why. You need to shake them and tell them you're not going anywhere, because they're trying to shake you at the market. Nothing will happen to you. While you're shaking them, repeat that to them. Mt. Gox is a constant reminder that Bitcoin is about to make a move, so we're going to ignore it this time. That's all. Everyone keeps saying that Bitcoin will crash and burn. I don't think it's Tao. There will be an explosion. 2017 is the 7th year in a row that I've heard that. When I've been involved with cryptocurrency and it hasn't progressed, we've seen a loss of market share of 100%, but that hasn't stopped Michigan Tech from Bitcoin plummeting in value relative to the dollar? Never in a million years. According to Credible Crypto, we'll have to tweak the video that was supposed to drop today since he didn't anticipate the PA to unfold over the past 24 hours. His latest estimate puts Bitcoin's value at $60,000. It suggests that the start of our next surge to the upside is still a ways off. We have been in a huge corrective structure since March, and it is still ongoing. The current correction has several ramifications, and it is most likely that it is our larger fourth wave, calculated by adding time and price. Whether or not we get far further is irrelevant to the validity of this higher TF structure, as this implies that we can theoretically go deeper. That, however, is a different tale. Assuming this is really our huge fourth, it suggests that the next breakout will mark the start of the fifth. Going vertically to the Tau cycle is about as far as it gets. Did you hear that the fifth wave is going to launch Bitcoin into a blow-off peak that might generate about $110,000, and maybe even $250,000, in revenue? It's going to be a straight-up parabolic move, my friend. He assures us that a 60K breach is not cause for immediate concern. Breathe deeply and ask yourself if we are on the highest possible period. Even with the upcoming events, the bull run will continue. Guess what the biggest and strongest move is? It's still quite tranquil. Further, He believes it's important to remember that the number of liquidations on this decrease is now higher than the number of liquidations on the decline between 56,000 and 50,000. In May, nearly all of these were still unmet by long and will likely constitute the bulk of the present ally. Our spot premium is still high, financing is stable or slightly down, and several altcoins are doing really well, despite the slump. The bleeding can only continue for a limited time in that condition. Plus, things might not be that terrible. The current support and resistance levels are 56 to 58,000 for the upper low zone and 63 to 64, respectively. Exactly where I mentioned the 10 to 15% range, between 63 and 64, is where we are right now. Zone 56 to 58 denotes the bottom. Since we are currently in the chop range, we can signal a reversal. The fact that the fifth and last wave has begun is not explicitly stated. We can't yet declare that the bull run or parabolic surge up has begun. I already gave you the answer you seek. And I shall reiterate it to you. 74,000, when that breaks, it will show us when and where this thing will go up again. Since XRP's value has recently surpassed 10 million, the automatic market makers for the cryptocurrency have declared it dead. I am impressed. It's an enormous achievement. Since everyone advised giving it a week when it was initially released, there is no financial incentive to do so. It is unused. Alright, that's great. Give it a quick glance. Every single day, it continues to expand. Armando Paducah, $20 in XRP. For 5 reasons, I predict XRP will reach $20 and a 7-fold increase in value. A structure for elite waves was his next move. When he said that XRP is performing better than altcoins like $20 XRP, I'll pay attention. Surely it's possible. Is it this rhythm? Yes. However, at this time, we require a massive influx of capital into cryptocurrency. Until we break through 75 cents, our price goals will remain unchanged. We can relax and watch how high dusting really goes once we reach 75 cents. And this is when we start to resist. And then we can sit back and reallocate or I don't see reality. The charts, though, could be re-examined at this very moment. Plus, it has consistently been 75 cents. For XRP, that is the key number. That's the point where we must separate. As soon as that breaks. Although we have the option to re-evaluate, we will proceed with Q3 as planned for the time being. We are still selling XRP for less than 50 cents. My targets were set at $3.6050, but anything might happen at any moment. I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel. And giving it a like. Goodbye for now.